Rod Hinckley breaks the Guinness World Record for longest usable golf club. A play by Dan Waldkirch. Original stage production directed by Denise Devin. Adapted for audio by Jamie Waldkirch. Narrated by Eric O'Keefe. Starring Jonica Patella, Ian Edward Heath, Tosca Minotto, Elif Savas, Nick Salas, Kyle Donovan, Paul Culos, and Jeremiah Lowder. Original music by Andrew Miller and Dan Waldkirch. The club is 3.7 feet long. On Tuesday mornings, just after the sun rises, this particular par 3 golf course in Columbus, Ohio is less than bustling. Because on Tuesdays, only a few groups sprinkle the fairways. All men and women of a certain age, the age some call middle when they really mean halfway to death. Two of those golfers, Rod Hinckley and Darryl Pearson, best friends with only their age in common, step up to hole 9. Darryl warms up at the tee, wiggling his body as though his legs and arms aren't connected to his torso. It's amazing he doesn't drop the club. Rod peers up at Darryl, admiring his friend's unearned confidence. Darryl is tall and lean, perpetually reaching towards the sky. Rod is small and compact, as if connected to the earth. You'll soon learn this is ironic.
Think about it, Rod. You spend 2 fucking hours in traffic, not moving an inch, and suddenly it just clears up. I mean, it just disappears and no one says a goddamn word. Traffic doesn't exist, Rod. If everyone just steps on the fucking gas, it's problem solved. I mean, you ever think about that? Like, just fucking go! What the fuck are we doing here?
That's not why traffic exists, Darryl. If someone makes a sudden stop, perhaps miles ahead, and the whole system, it acts like, well, it acts like a fluid. There's a chain reaction.
Bullshit, Rod. It's a fucking cash grab. They want you sitting in your car, so you gotta turn on a podcast and listen to 100 fucking ads. Traffic is a fucking scheme, especially when there's a whole other system they won't let you use.
What?
You heard me. There's an entire network right under our feet. Goes down every street, pops you out wherever you want to go.
Again, Darryl, I'm not using the sewer to get to work.
Why not?
I mean, it's illegal, for one.
Not for me, it isn't.
You work in the sewer, Darryl.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Darryl pulls a wad of duct tape from his pocket. A wallet.
As of this week, I am a card-carrying member of the Sovereign Citizens of Earth. We're out to make the government so small the president can shove it up his own butthole. That card means federal laws do not apply to me. It is my God-given right to do what I please as a free-thinking member of the human race.
Exceedingly pleased with himself, Darryl punctuates his outburst with a readying shimmy and takes a swing.
Fuck.
While Rod preps for his next shot, let's take a moment to acknowledge Darryl's count. 8. And he's just getting started. Rod's count is, and always has been, 0.
3 words, Rod. Take the sewer. Now, sure, you'll smell like shit, but you'll get where you're going.
I've never understood why people prefer one smell to another.
That's because you see through the bullshit, Rod Hinckley. And that's why I like you.
That makes one person.
Rod is tense, as stiff as the golf club he's holding. He swings.
Poop.
What's wrong, Rod? Come on, man. We do this every time. Unless you made a new friend this week, I'm the only one you got.
Same goes for you.
Exactly, man. So tell me what's up.
You're out there doing big things, sovereign citizen of Earth. You seem happy.
Sure am.
Don't get me wrong, I love this. Playing golf with you, but we've been doing this for 6 years. And we haven't gotten any better.
So what?
Don't you want to?
What are we gonna do, go pro? I just like hanging out with you, man.
Why?
What difference does it make?
I don't know. Sometimes I'll spend years working towards 15 seconds of happiness. I mean, that literally 15 seconds, and then it's gone. It's like a dream.
Rod, you're the smartest fucking guy I know. Smartest guy in this whole fucking city. You're so smart, Any thinking you do is overthinking. It ain't that hard to do something important.
Really?
Here, man, let me show you.
Darryl pulls out his phone. It's not made of duct tape, but a large piece of tape holds it together.
Guinness World Records. You know they got YouTube? Here. Most walnuts cracked with head in 1 minute. Most dogs in a conga line. Incredible. Here, more relevant to us, this guy made the longest golf club in the world. Now, look at how long that is. Fucking unbelievable. Watch this.
In the video, Micah Hicks, the current record holder, grips what looks like a golf club and swings like a spaghetti noodle. It must be 20 feet long. Hard to comprehend. And hard to swing. But he does, twirling it around his body like a lasso to make contact with the ball. And maybe a little for the drama.
Fucking insane.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I could do that. I could build that.
I know you could.
That's all wrong. It's got no speed, no snap. That's mostly steel. Makes no sense for hollow structures like a club shaft.
Darryl can practically see the gears in Rod's head turning excitedly, until he realizes...
I see what you're doing. But this isn't important.
They put you in the book, man. A world record ain't enough for you? Tell you what, you take this shot, you land within 100 yards of the green, I drop it, we join the PGA Tour. You shank the hell out of it, which you will because we fucking suck at golf. We go back to your workshop and have an adventure.
Rod looks at his ball, perched atop the greenest grass, waiting patiently for someone, anyone, to send it flying. Rod could be that guy. He should be. He golfs every Tuesday. He could tell you everything there is to know about headwinds, tailwinds, crosswinds. Even still, as he pulls back and then swings forward with all his might, he knows. He's not that guy. Rod's workshop is like nothing you've ever seen before. A hint of garage, a smidgen submarine, and a seemingly endless supply of tools, metal, wires, and unidentifiable objects. Here, Rod is everything he can't be anywhere else. The blueprints in his mind he so struggles to put into words come out so clearly in his creations. Darryl watches in awe as his friend, the man behind the welding mask, meticulously pieces together golf club shafts, expertly fusing them end to end in an almost meditative state.
How'd you learn to do all this shit?
Curiosity, I suppose. And it's my job, so...
Motherfucking rocket science.
Aerospace materials engineer.
Yeah, so what I said.
I don't make rockets. I design the materials that make rockets.
You always been into that stuff?
Oh, yes. Don't you wonder what it takes to survive a trip through space? What must one be made of to hurtle through the stars and land on the surface of Neptune?
Why Neptune?
It's my favorite planet. It rains diamonds there.
Rod lifts his mask, revealing a wistful smile. Darryl takes a moment to really see his friend who can literally build his dreams with golf clubs. Darryl's rare, silent reflection is cut short when he notices a dark square on Rod's neck.
I keep telling you, man, you gotta get this thing checked out.
It's a birthmark.
I've never seen a fucking square birthmark. You gotta go to the doctor. Now, I got a guy for you. Doesn't take insurance on account of the fact he's self-taught.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
It's done.
Shit, already?
Now, I understand that you can't see the final product, so I'll do my best to describe it in perfect detail. Rod Hinckley has made an exceptionally long golf club. So long, it extends past his workbench, down to the floor, across the room and out the door on the other side. Approximately 10 standard-length golf clubs joined as one. Even if you look closely, it's hard to see where one begins and the next one ends.
Now, remember, Rod, this is the record for longest usable golf club. This thing's way fucking bigger than those other guys, but you gotta be able to swing it.
That won't be a problem. It's a brand new alloy. Titanium plus a little bit of graphene. Flexible as a wet noodle until you apply force to it. Then it snaps into a rigid, unbelievably strong structure. Virtually unbreakable.
Huh. Well, shit, man. Let's call him up.
Call who up?
Howdy there, Guinness. Darryl Pearson here. Listen, I got a friend who built a really long fucking golf club. I mean really long. This thing's like 30 feet. I'll send you a picture of it, and you put us in the book, all right? Okay. Okay. They're saying we gotta hire an adjudicator, someone to witness this thing in person.
All right.
And how much does that cost? $580! Listen here, you and I both know that U.S. currency is a thing of the past. So I'm thinking we barter. How do you feel about smoked meats? Now I'm talking deeply smoked. Yeah. No. Yeah, you can only get these online. State of Ohio won't let you smoke them like this because of cancer and all that. But man, I hate the state of Ohio, those goddamn... All right, fine. Give me a sec. Can I borrow some money, Rod?
Darryl looks to his friend expectantly, and Rod feigns surprise. This isn't the first time Darryl has asked his friend for money, but Rod plays the game, pretending to consider Darryl's question. Not too long. There's someone waiting on the other end of the phone, after all. Rod nods.
All right, sounds good. See you in a couple weeks.
Darryl hangs up the phone and embraces Rod in a huge bear hug, his tiny friend nearly invisible in the tangle of his arms. The club is 31.2 feet long. Back at the golf course, Lydia, a Guinness adjudicator, stares listlessly into a camera. Her ceremonial yellow blazer, so bright it almost masks her exhaustion as she tries to muster the energy for a task she's performed thousands of times.
I'm Lydia Wardlow with Guinness World Records. We're here in Columbus, Ohio to witness Rod Hinckley's attempt at longest usable golf club. This record, currently held by Micah Hicks of Oceanside, California, is an amazing feat of engineering and a monument to the human spirit. Oh my God, what am I saying? Longest usable golf club? That's what we're doing here?
Unbeknownst to Lydia, Rod and Darryl approach from behind. Her cameraman does nothing to warn her, which is, perhaps, why we won't be checking in with him for the rest of the story.
Bloody hell. How about the record for most successful brain surgeries? Most money given to those in need? Most capable of shutting the fuck up about their pathetic hobby? I'm sorry. I'm over this job. I really am. These men, and let's be honest, they're always men, they get fixated on one thing at the expense of everything else. They think it's noble, or it's funny. They think they're explorers, or scientists. Well, I've met hundreds of them, and I can tell you they're just assholes.
Full of pride and energized by her own truth, Lydia stands tall for exactly 4 milliseconds, until she realizes Rod and Darryl are standing directly behind her.
Not all of them. Not Rod.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean you. This is a hard job sometimes, you know? A lot of travel to places like... Where are we again?
Columbus.
Right. Anyways, not your problem. Your Rod?
Yes.
Ah! Big day!
I suppose so.
May I see it? The club, I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Rod obediently walks off to retrieve the club, leaving Lydia alone with Darryl. It's a poorly kept secret in the Guinness community that the adjudicator and the best friend of a prospective record holder is typically a highly contentious relationship. And Lydia and Darryl are no different.
Listen here, Missy. You may have met a lot of turds in your line of work, and Lord knows I'm one more. But that's my best friend, Rod, and he's a goddamn angel. And if you ruin the best day of his life, it'll be the worst one of yours.
No. That was the day I observed the record for longest hangnail pulled off of a finger. 4.2 inches.
Rod appears with his club, holding the grip as the exceptionally long shaft trails behind. It has a mind of its own, and though Rod does his best to wrangle it, the club wins in the end, tripping Lydia as Rod drags it along. Lydia takes a moment to gather herself as Darryl watches her closely, anticipating her next mistake.
So this is it.
Tell her about it, Rod.
Well, it's 31 feet, 2 inches.
Jesus Christ.
Titanium and graphene, unbelievably strong.
You're a materials engineer for Aerodyne.
Civilian projects, not military.
They keep trying to get him on advanced weapons, and that's just not my fucking guy here. He uses his powers for good, not that anyone fucking appreciates it.
Now, Rod, as you know, this is the record for longest usable golf club. To qualify, you must use this club to hit the ball at least 100 yards.
Understood.
Let's get underway then, shall we?
Lydia gestures to the crowd. Did I forget to mention there's a crowd? We're in central Ohio at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning attempting to set a world record. Where else would anyone be?
All right, clear some space here, everyone.
Rod gets into position with the enormous club. Somehow, he looks more comfortable holding his 30-foot creation than a standard-length club. There's a level of confidence we've not seen from him before. As if Rod Hinckley was born to swing an extraordinarily long golf club.
Still rolling?
Lydia turns to the camera, and as though someone flipped a switch in her,
Hi, I'm Lydia Wardlow, and this is the Guinness World Record for longest usable golf club. Rod, take it away.
Rod takes in the crowd. He's not used to this many people looking at him. He's not used to any people looking at him. It throws him for a moment until he locks eyes with Darryl. They nod in sync. And then it begins. As if in slow motion, Rod pulls his arm back. You might think Rod couldn't do this. He's too small, too weak. And the club? It's long and strong, a massive metal snake. But Rod and the club work together as one. At first, it's flimsy, like a slinky. Then, just as Rod described, as his swing comes down, it straightens and makes contact with the ball. The crowd watches Lydia, who is squinting to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a new world record. Rod Hinckley, you've just broken the world record for longest usable golf club. How do you feel?
I feel amazing? I don't know, it's so hard to describe. A month ago, I didn't even know I wanted this. All of a sudden, it was the only thing I could think about, and now it's over, and it's this relief, this contentment. I feel incredible. Like I'll never want anything ever again. Like I'll be happy forever.
That sounds like a dream, Rod.
Yes, like a dream. It feels... I don't know, I'm happy, but it's fading. I don't know, it's fading.
Rod?
And now it's gone.
Lydia hands Rod a commemorative plaque that reads, Rod Hinckley, longest usable golf club. There are tears in his eyes.
Congratulations, Rod.
Thanks.
In the days since what was simultaneously the best and worst moment of Rod's life, he slipped back into his normal routine, pacing around his empty bedroom alone, reading aloud from a large book about Neptune.
Neptune is primarily composed of gases and liquids. Hydrogen, helium, and methane account for much of its mass. Its toxic atmosphere and average temperature of negative 350 degrees Fahrenheit mean one thing for any would-be visitor: certain and immediate death.
Somehow calmed by these words, Rod lays back on his bed and begins to drift off to sleep. Rod jumps up, a little terrified. He doesn't get visitors. And at this time of night, it is, for the record, 7:19 p.m. He opens his front door slowly, surprised to see Lydia Wardlow staring back at him.
Hi, Rod.
Oh, hello. Thank you for the plaque.
I wanted to apologize.
For what?
Well, I know you heard me before your record being judgmental. I was wrong about you. And who knows how many others. I really liked your speech. It was so vulnerable and, well, I thought it was beautiful.
It was?
Yes. I think everyone feels like that. About happiness. It's so fleeting. I used to be more impulsive and less practical. I think something in me wants that back. I wish I could feel what you felt. I know you were a little sad when it all died down, but it seems like, for a moment, it was worth it. Was it?
I don't know.
Rod is right there in front of Lydia, but she is absolutely certain he's on another planet. She's never been to space and doesn't know where to take the conversation.
What about your friend Darryl? He's kind of a lot, right?
A lot of what?
Rod takes a second to cool off, to think about how he can best explain Darryl.
We met at the DMV. Total strangers. I was afraid to get my license for a long time. He came with me on the test. He sat in the back seat and basically annoyed them into passing me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like that. He'll just walk up and take a swing. People don't like us very much, you know. We're hard people to love. Darryl annoys people, and I depress them.
That makes me sad.
See? But I inspired you.
Yes, Rod, you did.
But would you say it was important? The golf club, I mean, would you say that it changed the world and everyone will remember me forever?
I mean, I don't know if it changed the world exactly. I'll remember you. I don't know about everyone.
Then it wasn't enough.
Huh?
The club wasn't long enough. Isn't long enough.
No, it was plenty long, Rod.
And the process is too inefficient. We need a machine.
Suddenly, Rod bounds back into his house, leaving Lydia standing outside the open door, speechless and confused. Just as she starts to walk away, Rod returns to the door so quickly he nearly trips over his own feet.
Women drink coffee, right?
Back in his workshop, Rod flutters around with the ultimate confidence as he builds a club-making machine. Several feet tall, it's a Frankenstein of objects and other machines. A mini fridge door, a dryer barrel, and a steering wheel, to name a few. Steam slowly puffs out from the organ pipes at the top as Rod feeds raw materials in one end, and the long, flexible shaft of the club emerges from the other, growing endlessly. It's not pretty, but Rod looks at this machine like it's his first and only child. Lydia watches intently from a dilapidated lawn chair nearby, her mouth agape as it chugs along. The club is 288.3 feet long. Rod works on the machine tirelessly. Lydia brings him food. Snacks, salads, pastries. Every few hours, at her absolute insistence, he takes a short break, hydrates, and eats a few biscuits. Darryl joins them eventually, stopping by to check on his friend when he realizes Rod has no intention of leaving until he's done. Though no one has seen him sleep in days, Rod somehow looks more alive than ever when he finally announces that his creation is complete.
You're fucking nuts, man.
It's like a pasta machine, but scary.
That's exactly right. And this is how golf clubs are built. We feed our raw materials into this end, mostly titanium, and out comes a hollow, flexible shaft, like an endless penny.
I don't understand how you did this so quickly.
He's a genius.
And or he doesn't sleep. Every 5 minutes. It's a new world record. It's a new world record.
It's a new world record!
Unofficial. You have to pay me for every new certification.
What the fuck? Then what are you here for?
I'm Rod's new friend.
Blast!
What is it?
We're out of titanium.
Oh, shit.
My one chance at happiness down the drain. And all because I only had 2,000 pounds of raw titanium.
You've already used 2,000 pounds? How long is the club, Rod?
Should be about 300 feet now.
Rod, that's amazing. But I think the club is long enough now. You did something nobody else could. You should be happy.
Fuck that. How much is it for more titanium?
It's not about the money. Titanium isn't terribly expensive. The problem is that you're only allowed to own 2,000 pounds of it.
Says who?
The government?
God damn it! What is with these people, man? You're born into a country you didn't choose, and for the rest of your life, you gotta play by their rules? It's our fucking lives, our fucking rules.
What does that even mean?
You guys ever heard of the dark web?
Bloody hell.
Right?
I don't think so.
It's an amazing place where anything is possible.
As long as it involves drugs or human trafficking.
Rod, give me your laptop.
I'd really rather not.
Darryl has no interest in Rod's opinion on the matter. He grabs Rod's laptop and, to no one's surprise, knows exactly what to do.
And here we are.
We're on the dark web?
All right, I do want to see this.
So we're gonna search for raw titanium within 50 miles. Here we go.
Why is it all so cheap?
Don't ask questions. On the dark web, you can always go cheaper as long as you don't ask questions. Here, sort by price per ton, $58, $57, $49, $46. Now what in the hell is this?
This one is free.
The picture's just a question mark. That's dodgy.
Material M, origin unknown, crystal structure unknown, bonds with tungsten, chromium, titanium, and gold. Self-replicating. Ships from Cairo. 1 kilogram is all you need. Extremely dangerous. Free to a good home.
There's one review, and it just says, this shit right here.
Well, it's free.
And extremely dangerous.
To an amateur, maybe. Rod knows what he's doing.
Self-replicating. I don't think they know what that means.
But you're curious.
I suppose I am.
And your birthday's coming up, so...
No, wait, hold on.
Too late, baby girl!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Rod.
Okay, what the fuck?
Who is it?
Dark web.
Rod looks at Darryl and Lydia, their eyes equally wide. He knows that if he answers, there's no turning back. But he has 2 friends now, and they did this for him. He grabs the knob and opens the door inch by inch. There's no one in sight. Only a small package, sitting perfectly centered on his doormat. Rod picks it up with only the tips of his fingers and walks backwards into his house slowly, afraid any sudden movement could awaken what's inside. Rod sets the package on the table, and they watch it for a moment, as if it has something to say.
I don't think this is a good idea.
It doesn't look dangerous.
Rod slowly approaches the box again and lifts the lid. A green light emanates from it. Most people would stop here, close the box, throw it out, and forget the last 10 minutes ever happened. But Rod can't forget. Because the club isn't perfect, isn't long enough, isn't the best he can do. So, Rod Hinckley reaches inside the mysterious box, pulls out the glowing green orb, and the 3 friends gaze into it, hypnotized. Without a word, Rod walks toward the machine and places it on top, directly into a shallow divot in the metal. A perfect fit. The green light brightens, taking over the room. Rod, Darryl, and Lydia shield their eyes for a moment, adjusting, until they hear. production of the club accelerates drastically, the shaft growing several feet per second, while Lydia and Darryl back away, fearful. Rod seems to have achieved some sort of sudden inner peace as he watches the club grow, knowing it's now snaking through the halls and walls of his home. He steps over fresh, spiraled piles of metal, grabs his Neptune book from his workbench, and opens it to a dog-eared page.
Neptune is cold and hostile to all life. But just because we haven't seen signs of life doesn't mean it isn't there. Any organism who might call Neptune home would be a very strange creature indeed.
The club is 3.6 miles long. Rod's machine now has a mind of its own. What was once a small, compact contraption built by a small, compact man is now a massive, almost organic-looking monster towering over its creator. As the club grows, so does the machine itself. Rod's original creation has become the trunk of a great alien tree, the heart beating, humming, rumbling, as branches grow from it just as fast as the club itself. A forest of metal and wood fused together, tendrils attaching themselves to anything they can reach. Rod paces back and forth, looking at the machine in sideways wonder.
We have to turn that thing off. It's out of control.
Yeah, not so sure about this, buddy.
Whatever you put in there, it's too powerful. Turn it off, Rod.
I did turn it off.
Rod grabs the power cord and holds it up, fists shaking. What was once a machine fueled by electricity is now somehow an autonomous being.
What? What in the fuck?
I don't know what's happening. It must be drawing power from somewhere, from its surroundings.
Well, take that dark web shit out of there.
Seems to have fused to the machine, and the whole thing's fused to the ground. I don't know. There's nothing to take out. It's running itself. It's in control of itself.
You have to destroy it.
That's too dangerous. You can't touch it.
Why? I'll grab that wrench and wallop it.
The central mechanism is running at 500,000 RPM. It'd be like hitting a jet engine with a baseball bat. It'd rip your arm off. We don't have the tools.
So what do?
We let it grow, I suppose. Whatever this material is, it can't be infinite.
It'll be 10 miles long by morning.
So we hide it
Where are we supposed to hide a 10-mile golf club?
somewhere long and dark and secret.
Darryl, no.
It's perfect.
It's illegal.
Will someone spit it out?
Tell her, Rod. Tell her those 3 little words.
Take the sewer.
Bloody hell.
We grab one end, send it down the turlet, then it can grow and grow without bothering anyone. Except the local government, of course.
Won't that break the sewer?
Look at the diameter on this thing.
Circumference.
Sewer can handle that just fine. Tell me you ain't done way bigger.
Done way bigger?
Yeah. Tell me you haven't.
Darryl and Rod patiently wait for her answer. She refuses to give one.
Hell yeah.
The club is 21.4 miles long. Just down the road, the mayor of Columbus is on high alert, thinking hard about the most recent, sudden local disaster. Her California Raisins figurines have fallen off her desk, and she cannot, for the life of her, remember exactly how they were arranged. The situation is dire. She's busy perfectly aligning the figurines in a semicircle. They'll call back. They called back.
Mayor's office. Deborah, how's it looking for the fundraiser tonight? Great. Listen, tell catering to bring those sandwiches I like. Yeah, the Uncrustables. Yes. No, not grape. Strawberry. All right, thanks, Dad.
Before she can get back to her figurines, a man in a sanitation uniform covered in brown stains rushes in.
Mayor, we got a bit of a situation.
Hey, Ray. Gotta admit, I don't love hearing from sewage. Your department, I mean. I'm not calling you sewage.
I appreciate that. Hey, so we found something strange.
In the sewer?
Yeah, it's like a cable, a long silver cable. Seems to have a mind of its own, like it's being fed down there, making its way God knows where. And I mean fast. Told one of my guys to cut the thing and it broke damn near every tool we have. Now my guys won't go near it, saying we might have angered it, saying there are some things man ain't meant to understand.
Cheese and rice, I don't have time for this.
The mayor picks up the phone.
Line's dead. The heck?
As if summoned, another city employee enters with the same urgency as Ray. Thankfully, this person is not covered in shit.
Sheriff Woodard?
Power outage, citywide.
What?
Yeah, take a look for yourself. Whole city's gone dim. Yeah, probably some kids, skateboarding down at the plant. Yeah, probably blew a fuse trying to flip kick and face grind on every damn thing.
What are you talking about?
Just say the word and I will tear gas everyone under the age of 18.
Cheese and rice, no. What is wrong with... You seeing that?
Seeing what? It's all dark.
Except for that house.
Huh. It's glowing.
It's green. Whose house is that? Looks to be 7th and Pinecrest?
Rodney G. Hinckley.
Why do I know that name?
File says you sent him a commendation last week.
For what?
Breaking the record for longest golf club.
This is the golf club guy.
Seems so.
The heck is he doing?
I'll tell you what he's doing. This fella's growing marijuana. And for that, I'm gonna blow his head off.
I think it might be the club.
What?
That thing in the sewer looked like the shaft of a golf club. A really long one.
Well, shit. Ain't no law says you can't make a golf club so long it takes down the power grid.
The mayor picks up her office phone, forgetting the line is dead. Without her phone, there's only one way to speak to her assistant, who is just one room away.
Yeah. Draft a law that says you can't make a golf club so long it takes down the power grid.
The club is 198 miles long. Back at the course, Rod and Darryl are holding up hole 7 once again. They're teaching Lydia how to golf, with normal-sized clubs. These two have absolutely no idea what they're doing, but Lydia doesn't know this yet.
I'm telling you, man, you're way too stressed about this. The machine's gonna run out of material sooner or later, so let's wait it out here, hit a few balls, and get our heads together.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought you were supposed to be quiet on a golf course.
You're right. You're right.
Lydia takes an excited, confident swing and misses the ball entirely.
Is this fun for you guys?
What do you mean?
Of course it is.
How dare you?
Why else would we do it?
You tell me. This is one of the worst things I can imagine.
Rod approaches Lydia and begins pulling gently at her arms and legs, pushing her knees in, back out, neck down, somehow making her limp and stiff at the same time.
Nah, it's all about angles. You see, head down, 62 degrees. Club out, 44 degrees. Feet not quite parallel.
For a moment, Rod pulls out a protractor behind Lydia's back. But as he lifts it to measure the angle of her neck, he catches Darryl's eye. Darryl shakes his head slowly and Rod retreats, slipping the protractor back into his pocket. As he walks around her, Lydia notices Rod's birthmark for the first time.
Rod, what is that on your neck?
Oh, birthmark. Legs bent, 138 degrees. Back slightly
Hey,
curved.
Rod, will you shut the fuck up? Let her play. Lydia, forget all that. Just walk up, take a swing. You'll probably fuck it up again. Who gives a shit?
Lydia shakes off everything Rod told her both mentally and physically, wriggling her arms free of his forced angles and decides, to her own surprise, to actually listen to Darryl. In any other circumstance, a dire mistake. Today,
Hey, there it is!
Excellent shot!
Oh my god!
How'd that feel?
I think I'm gonna dedicate my life to this.
This is how it starts.
Yeah, you're fucked. Sorry.
Oh, nice shot, little lady.
Sheriff Woodard struts in. Between his uniform, his comically furrowed brow, and the gun he wears proudly yet awkwardly at his hip, he's even more out of place than our regularly scheduled ragtag trio of quote-unquote golfers.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Ma'am?
Darryl steps between the sheriff and Lydia, the moment he's been waiting for.
I'll handle this. Don't talk to him, you're not trained for it.
Darryl's phone is recording so close to the sheriff's face, you can see a stray eyelash and 3 extra long nose hairs that somehow evaded trimming.
Good afternoon, Sheriff. I've got just one question, 4 words. Am I being detained?
No, you're not. He is.
Sheriff Woodard points at Rod, then looks back to Darryl with a smirk.
Oh boy, here we go. You sure you want to do this on camera? On public property?
It's a private golf course.
Which is exactly why you're not going to bother us without a warrant.
You mean like this one?
Charge golf club too long. There's no way that's a real law. There's no way.
Just passed last night.
Come on.
That's honestly ridiculous.
I'll cooperate. I created the club, and now it's out of control.
No way, Rod.
What kind of punishment am I looking at?
1 year per foot. How long is this club?
Currently, 200 miles and growing.
Rod!
Jesus.
God damn. You're going away for a long time. All right, hands behind your back.
Though his friends are furious and panicking, Rod is calm and stoic as the sheriff attempts to arrest him. If this were an interactive show, I'd ask you to raise your hand if you thought Rod Hinckley would be arrested before Darryl. And none of you would. And then I'd tell you that you were all right, because just before Sheriff Woodard cuffs Rod, a stranger appears, sliding, almost floating across the floor. Hair slicked back, perfectly tailored black suit, shiny pin on his lapel that might be made of actual gold. He appears as if from nowhere. Or perhaps he was there all along. We'll call him the G-Man.
Good afternoon.
Hey there. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm here to help you by taking the suspect off your hands. I'm from the government.
What's your name?
Oh, we don't do names.
How about a badge?
We don't do those either. Why don't you call my supervisor?
In one smooth motion, the G-Man hands the sheriff a card.
Hi there, Sheriff Woodard, badge number 67151. Listen, I got a guy here who's, I think he's trying to say he's got jurisdiction here. Can I ask who I'm speaking to? I don't know what the hell's going on.
The sheriff suddenly twitches. At first, just a little, and then uncontrollably so, as if an electric current is arcing through the phone. And then, just as suddenly, Sheriff Woodard snaps back to complete calmness and slowly hands the G-Man his badge and handcuffs.
I've decided to retire.
Congratulations. I'll handle the loose ends here.
Thanks.
The sheriff stares into the distance, then walks directly into the woods. G-Man throws his handcuffs after him.
I knew it. You don't have shit. You government fucking automatons don't scare us. Come on, Rod, Lydia, let's get the fuck out of... Jesus!
Darryl tries not to look at the red laser pointer that has suddenly appeared on Rod's arm.
What?
Nothing, Rod. All good, buddy.
Mr. Hinckley has come into the possession of a substance so valuable and so unimaginably dangerous that the very possession of it necessitates extreme prejudice.
You mean
The material.
Rod shifts his weight as he nervously processes what he's done and what it could mean, until finally he notices the red dot following him. He darts suddenly from side to side, but he's too slow.
Relax, Rod. There's nothing to worry about. All we're asking for is your expertise and your talents.
The red dot focuses on Rod's forehead. He freezes, waits.
I'm listening.
You've not only come into the possession of Material M, you've managed to harness it. You've created something useful to us.
A really long golf club?
A really long golf club.
And you'll use it for good.
For the good of all mankind.
All right.
The G-Man smiles. From the looks of it, his first smile ever. He puts his hand to his ear.
Call off Operation Kill Rod.
Oh, what the fuck?
The club is 988 miles long. Rod is led by the G-Man through an endless maze of hallways. Dark walls, steel doors, dim fluorescent lights. They pass several labs where scientists of all ages work silently, all wearing the same pair of minimalist, high-tech headphones, deeply focused, clearly consumed by the responsibility of knowing even the tiniest mistake could, well, let's just say it would be very, very bad.
What is this place?
This is a compound for advanced research. This section is exceptionally classified, although that's nearly irrelevant. Few would even understand what they're looking at. That's why we sent your friends to the snack bar.
Military or civilian?
Oh, there's no such classification here. We're explorers, like you. Join us, and you can be part of something important. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Rod, do you know how long your golf club is?
No, sir.
It's in Dallas. That's 1,000 miles, Rod.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Have you wondered how your golf club continues to grow faster and faster every minute?
It's the material.
Yes, Rod, it is. Material M came from this lab, from our experiments with dark energy. It pulls matter from higher dimensions into our own, making it not only observable, but usable.
Usable?
Rod, do you know how far it is to the moon?
240,000 miles.
Rod, have you ever heard of a space elevator?
The lights go down, and a projection appears on the wall. The scientists stop what they're doing and approach to listen as the G-Man explains the first slide.
A space elevator is an interplanetary zipline, a long cable tethered to the Earth pulling a climber unit, a little cable car filled with cargo and a single pilot. Faster and safer than any current space travel. Cheaper, too. The first step towards a multi-planetary civilization. That's what we're doing here, Rod.
You want me to build you a space elevator?
No, Rod. You've already built it.
The G-Man points to the long space elevator cable projected in front of them. He holds out his hand and a random scientist places a Sharpie in his palm. He points to the end of the cable. Piloting the climber unit, he draws a little smiley face and labels it Rod. The club is 2,399 miles long. Somewhere deeper into the secret base, there is a prison. Above the doorway of that prison entrance, a neon sign that reads, Secret Prison, in those cursive letters we all know and hate. And beneath the neon secret prison sign, down a short hallway, is a clean but extremely small cell holding Darryl and Lydia. An armed guard watches them carefully as Darryl scribbles away in a small notebook, and Lydia reads the Guinness Book of World Records.
I hate this book. I don't know why they didn't take it away from me. I think they know I hate it. Longest hiccup attack, 68 years. Longest ear hair, 13 centimeters. Longest continuous bath in a tub full of baked beans. 100 hours, 35 minutes. This stuff is beyond stupid. How does any of this help anyone?
Lydia notices Darryl hasn't heard a word she said.
What the hell are you writing?
My manifesto.
Oh my god, you are such a moron.
I'm serious. We didn't do anything wrong. In this country, you rub the wrong person the wrong way and they lock you in a room forever. That doesn't bother you? Now, maybe I deserve to be here, but you don't. And that's what I'm writing about.
I guess, when you put it like that, it's not the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Also, no more driver's licenses.
Huh?
Or seatbelts.
What?
And I ought to be able to booby trap my house.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to save Rod.
Yeah.
You're not concerned?
Of course I am. He's my best friend. But unless you can bend these bars, all we can do is make the best of it.
What if I knew someone who can?
Huh?
You must have some kind of burner phone on you.
I don't,
Shit.
but I got an idea.
Okay.
Follow my lead. Excuse me, guard! We would like our phone call.
Doesn't work that way. Not in here.
Actually, it does. As a free and sovereign citizen
As a
of
free,
Earth, you're
sovereign
detaining me
British
without
woman,
cause,
I
without due
demand
process,
you release
and without
immediately
any semblance of
on
authority.
behalf
The
of
right to
free
free and
travel
private
and
communication is the cornerstone.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Here, take it! I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna find you here. Just shut the fuck up!
Unable to listen to another word from these two, the guard angrily pulls out his phone and throws it at them. Lydia picks it up.
Greg, it's Lydia Wardlow from Guinness. One of your brothers is in trouble.
The club is 7,702 miles long. The G-Man and Rod stand side by side at the space elevator launch pad. The climber unit is ready for Rod, who awkwardly salutes as the G-Man addresses the president in a video message.
Mr. President, the space elevator is complete. We've guided it out of the sewer and into our facility. In just a moment, we'll direct it into the upper atmosphere, piloted, of course, by one Rodney G. Hinckley. Mr. President, your moon colony is in good hands.
Rod puts on a space helmet, nearly tumbling as its weight throws him off balance. He gathers himself and ascends a ladder into the climber unit.
All systems go. We're ready for launch. Anything you'd like to say to the world, Rod?
Oh, dear. Well, I suppose I'd like to say hello to my friend Darryl. He always said I was meant for great things, important things. It's always been a dream of mine to explore space. Maybe I belong out there, you know? Maybe this longing inside me, this dissatisfaction, this discomfort, maybe it's there because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'd finally be happy if I could just...
Goodbye, Rod.
Holy fuck!
Rod flails like a deflated balloon in the wind. If the wind was 17,000 miles per hour as the elevator charges through the atmosphere. Finally, it bursts into the quiet weightlessness of space. It's beautiful. Rod stills. Rod admires his view of the cosmos. Pure darkness hugs each and every star, surrounding them like a blanket, each speck of light and color cozying up to the vastness of the galaxy it inhabits. For a brief moment, he is overcome with true, deep happiness.
Rod, this is Mission Control. How's the view up there?
It's amazing. I wish everyone could see this. I've never felt anything like it.
That's wonderful, Rod. Now listen, you've got a long trip ahead of you, but I wanted to go over your responsibilities once you arrive. You're going to attach the elevator to the moon, and then we'll move on to installing the warheads.
Excuse me?
The warheads. The nuclear ones.
I wasn't aware of any warheads.
We're building a moon colony, Rod. It needs defenses.
Defenses against whom?
Every other country on the planet.
But they're not on the moon.
That's why the warheads will be pointed at the Earth.
Oh, God!
Rod? Rod!
The club is 95,440 miles long. Back at the secret base, the G-Man reports on Rod's status, trying to suppress his anger.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. It's that golfing bastard Rod Hinckley. Nothing from him in 72 hours. But it's no matter, sir. He's still on course. We've got full control. Our plans remain intact.
Stop! In the name of natural human law, this is a citizen's arrest.
You're that weird libertarian man. How did you get in here? This area is ridiculously classified.
We called in a few favors.
From Guinness record holders around the globe.
Excuse me?
Heroic men and women who have dedicated their lives to one skill so specific they live knowing their moment may never come.
This place is surrounded by walls 50 feet high.
Light work for speed climber Alexander Miroslav, who can do 50 feet in 6 seconds.
The security bunker lies 800 feet underwater in a pool of nuclear coolant.
Ever heard of free diving? Herbert Nietzsche got down there in 9 minutes. Took him one goddamn breath.
I suppose you got the world's strongest man to tear the cell door off.
No, we got Michel Lotito. He ate the door.
What?
Michel holds a number of world records for eating metal. He ate 18 bicycles, 15 shopping carts, and a small plane.
Michel appears, impeccably dressed, a white apron draped across his chest, displaying a mouthful of nails to the G-Man.
That man is real. Guinness gave him a brass plaque, and he ate the plaque. And that's how we got here.
The moon belongs to everyone. You're under arrest for crimes against the galaxy. On the taxpayer's dime, no less. Not that I pay taxes, but I'm sure someone does.
Darryl? Is that you?
Hell yeah, buddy!
Darryl! You've got to disable their remote piloting systems.
How do I do that?
He doesn't know.
Right?
If you knew how to stop us, you would know everything. Why we must venture into the cosmos, armed to the teeth, propelled by an enormous, indestructible golf club. What do you know about running a civilization, Rod? About survival? A war is coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Darryl Pearson isn't afraid. He pushes the G-Man out of the way and begins pounding random keys into one of the many computers in the room.
Hey, stop that.
Now, there's no way Darryl, or anyone without the proper access, could hack into the mainframe and override the system. The password is an unguessable string of numbers, letters, and special characters. To his surprise, there is a hint option. He clicks it and bangs his head on the desk. He has no idea what pawn to E4 means, that it's a chess opening, and even if he did, how it would help him at all. But there is another way. As Darryl furiously stabs at the keys once more, he notices a light behind the computer. A neon light. Without hesitation, he pushes the monitor off the table and it crashes to the ground, revealing yet another small neon sign that reads,
Total Government Shutdown!
Darryl smashes the nearly imperceptible button within the O of the sign.
I've decided to retire.
The G-Man straightens up, bends down at the waist, and freezes. He was, as Darryl predicted, a f***ing government automaton after all. A figurative and a literal robot.
What the fuck?
That did it! I've got manual control! I need to reset the system. I'll be out of communication for a minute.
You do you, man.
The club is 236,400 miles long. Rod steers the climber unit with ease, as if he's done it before, as if he was born to do it.
Lunar orbit reached. Nuclear payload disengaged. Separation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rod slumps over. He's alive, more alive than ever. He takes in the quiet for a moment.
Mission aborted. Awaiting new coordinates. Awaiting new coordinates. awaiting new coordinates.
Darryl? Lydia?
We're here, buddy!
I've aborted the mission. The warheads are disarmed and detached. They're long gone now.
Oh, thank God. Nice work, buddy. Now just steer that thing right on back, else you might take a wrong turn and float away forever. I miss you.
I'd love to. I really would. You've always been so kind to me.
Right?
I think I have to say goodbye.
What?
You're the best friend I've ever had. I couldn't see what you see in me, in the universe, but now I can. And that's why I have to go. Darryl?
Yeah, Rod.
This is really hard for me.
I know, Rod. So you ain't never coming back then, huh?
I don't think so.
And we can't talk you out of it?
No. And soon the club will be too long to sustain communication. I don't know how much longer we have to talk. Lydia, is Darryl?
Yeah, Rod. Yeah, I'm here. Let me just say this, man. I love you. See you on the other side. Rod? You there? Is he? Lydia, do you think he heard me?
I don't know.
Shit.
The club is 460,844 miles long. Back in the climber unit, Rod continues to ascend through space. Heartbroken, yet at peace. A man on a mission even he doesn't understand.
Computer, what's our speed?
The golf club is growing at a rate of 25 miles per second and accelerating.
What's the acceleration?
The rate of growth will roughly double every 24 hours.
Is there a limit?
The limit is the speed of light, which will be reached in 19 days, 4 hours.
Time to destination.
We will reach Neptune's orbit in 11 days.
The club is 2.7 billion miles long. Rod remains slumped in his seat in a space stupor as he enters the orbit of Neptune. His Neptune. He's almost afraid to open his eyes and truly see it. But he does. Of course he does. And it is stunning. A pale shade of blue-green so rare it exists only in the cosmos. It looks cold and calm and smooth and squiggly and... how could it be squiggly? Rod wonders if he's actually seeing wind. Overwhelmed by its beauty, Rod looks down for a moment to compose himself. Then he looks up again, a smile in his eyes as he takes in the perfect, icy planet. Suddenly, a voice comes through on the radio.
Well, hi there.
Hello?
You need anything up there, son?
Entering Neptune's orbit.
Rod is speaking to a female Neptunian named Yaz, and a male Neptunian named Zeljans. You may think you know them, that you recognize their names, but you don't. You have absolutely never heard these names before, and they certainly do not cause fever, sweating, or chills.
I am Yaz, and this is my partner, Zeljax. What's your name, friend?
Rod Hinckley.
Well, Rod Hinckley, don't suppose you'd like to come on down for a hot drink?
You are going awfully fast. Take a Lowder.
I'm not sure how to do that. I'm riding on a golf club. It seems to go on forever, and it's getting faster.
Oh, don't worry about that. Yes, will you help the boy out?
Yaz and Zeljans float out further into space, revealing themselves to Rod. His eyes widen as he sees them for the first time. They are beings. At first glance, they might look human. Parts that protrude from their upper body like arms, other parts that extend from their lower body like legs, but also like fins or maybe wings, slowly flapping to propel them forward. Yaz closes her maybe eyes and raises her probably hands in a strange gesture. The climber unit glides to a gentle stop.
It stopped. How did you do that?
I'd show you, but you've only got 3 dimensions.
How about a visit? Just a quick one. Seems awful lonely out there.
Landing sequence initiated.
Rod Hinckley is, if you can believe it, on the surface of Neptune, having a drink with 2 Neptunians. Just like their bodies, if that's even what you'd call them, remain a mystery. So do their drinks. Rod has no idea what he's consuming. It's a deep, menacing red color, thick and sweet. It makes him feel calm and comfortable, yet alert and aware. Excited, confused, excited again, like he's reading a movie or watching a book or eating the number 9. There is a seemingly endless supply of this substance. Rod sips it slowly. Yaz and Zeljans drink it like water.
That's a game we play back where I'm from. There's a club, and there's a ball, and there's a hole. You use the club to hit the ball into the hole. Does any of this make sense to you?
Of course, dear.
We have games here too. We love games. We have a game called Count the Days.
You sit outside with someone you love, and the days go by, and you count them.
And eventually you lose track.
And then what?
And then you both win.
Huh.
Do you play golf by yourself?
No, it's best to golf with your friends. The whole game takes 3 or 4 hours.
Is that all?
Well, sure. I can't golf all day.
Why not?
I suppose there are more important things to do.
Like what?
Like, come here, from Earth.
From Earth? That does seem like quite a feat.
Nobody's ever made such a long trip and come back.
I don't think I'm coming back.
What do you mean?
There's no way back. Not that I know of. I suppose I'll die out here.
But, Rod, you are back.
I'm sorry?
You are from here. From, what did you call it? Neptune.
He doesn't believe us.
I'll show you. Come closer.
Yaz turns Rod around, holding him carefully to keep him grounded. She inspects the back of his neck with her almost fingers.
This here, on your neck?
My birthmark.
Your safety square.
We put this on our children to keep them from wandering too far.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
You're telling me I'm from here? From Neptune?
Yes, dear. You were born here, but you must have left as a child. Otherwise, we'd have removed the square.
How'd I get to Earth? All my memories are there.
You must have run run away.
You do seem like the type.
So ambitious and impulsive.
Haven't you wondered why you're so different? Superior in some ways, less than in others, but mostly just different.
I've always felt uncomfortable somehow in this body on that planet.
Well, that makes sense.
You have been away from your home.
So, here on Neptune, you never feel that.
Feel what, dear?
That discomfort, that pull, that yearning to do something important?
No, dear.
Don't think so.
What could be more important than this?
The Neptunians lean back as if settling into their chair, but there is nothing below them. They're just contorted, content, floating as though something soft is beneath their perfectly relaxed bodies.
Sharing stories, enjoying good company.
We have been out here every night for 500 years, and we'll be out here 500 more.
Listen to that. It's raining diamonds.
Rod looks blissful for a moment, as though he waited his whole life for this. He has waited his whole life for this. But just as quickly as he relaxed, he stiffens up again, restless. Rod.
Let your mind rest, Rod. You are home now.
I think I have to go.
What?
You've been lovely hosts, but I'd like to continue on my way.
On your way where? Far as I can tell, you got no destination.
I just have to take this as far as it can go.
Your golf club.
Yes. Can you undo whatever you did? Put it back in motion?
Well, sure, but what's the rush?
I just don't think this is where I'm supposed to be.
A silent sadness washes over them all. The Neptunians share a knowing look.
It sounds like he's made up his mind, Sal.
Well, that's fair enough. Do you need anything for the trip?
I've got as much food as I can carry. The club is doubling in speed every 24 hours. Soon, I'll be ejected from the solar system. What's out there, anyways?
I don't know. Not a whole lot, to be honest with you.
But we've only ventured so far, and you seem determined.
I just have to know.
Have to know what?
Everything.
The universe is an awfully big place. If you're going to explore the whole dang thing on a golfing stick, you're gonna need to go a heck of a lot faster.
Okay.
Turn around, will you?
The safety square. You said it was there to keep children from wandering too far.
That's right.
More specifically, it keeps them from traveling faster than light.
What?
Yaz rips off the safety square and lets it go. It floats into space. Rod is free.
It's done.
No more limits, Rod.
No more limits. Thank you both.
Be careful now.
Don't forget to stop and look around once in a while.
I won't.
Even when you're moving faster than light.
I won't.
Even though your eyes won't work, they'll be utterly destroyed.
Goodbye, Yaz. Goodbye, Zeljans. Goodbye, Neptune.
Rod ascends the ladder into the climber unit once more, glancing back for just a moment at his new friends, remembering they're not new. They've always been his people. Rod restarts the climber unit.
All systems in suspension, awaiting command.
Rod extends a thumbs up to Yaz. Yaz absolutely does not have thumbs, but without hesitation, she makes an unusual movement with her body in return.
Elevator operations resumed. Accelerating to light speed in 3, 2, 1.
As the climber unit blasts into space at a speed so unbelievably fast, there is no word to describe it, no eyes that can see it, no ears that can hear it. The golf club continues to grow and accelerate exponentially.
Approaching boundary of the solar system in 3, 2, 1.
The club is 9.3 trillion miles long. Rod is ejected from the solar system, past the reaches of our sun, continually picking up speed, his mind melting away by the minute.
Approaching boundary of the Milky Way galaxy in 3, 2, 1.
The club is 923,000 light years long. Rod blasts beyond the confines of our galaxy into the deepest of deep space.
Approaching the boundary of the Virgo supercluster in 3, 2, 1.
The club is 65 million light years long. He keeps going towards everything and nothing.
Approaching the boundary of the observable universe in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The club is 46 billion light years long. Rod's mind and body are annihilated. This journey has taken him apart, expanded his mind and his spirit, torn him away from himself while also making him whole. He is broken, fully, horrifically, beautifully. Rod Hinckley as we know him is gone. Somehow, some version of Rod Hinckley is still out there. And he is now on what would be a Tuesday morning in Columbus, but is instead an unknown day, if days exist here, standing at a set of tees with Darryl, or some entity that looks like Darryl, on a fairway at the end of the universe. It looks familiar, like a mirror of a place he's been before, backwards but fuzzy. The club is 3.7 feet long.
Darryl?
Darryl doesn't respond. He just smiles gently. Rod pokes him with his golf club, which he realizes is now normal-sized. Darryl smiles again. Rod doesn't know if he's alive, dead, or dreaming.
What is this place?
Rod squints to see an entire golf course in the distance. Endless green peaks and valleys, pristine, untouched, waiting.
Hole number 1. God, it never ends. I finished this one and there's 17 more.
Rod turns to Darryl, agitated.
You know I hate this game, right?
Darryl smiles once more.
I thought if we played enough, maybe one day we'd be good at it. What if we were good at it? How would I know? You didn't care about any of that, and you were happier for it. Or were you? How would I know? I know you loved me. He just walked up and took a swing.
Finally, Darryl responds. He motions to the ball in front of Rod.
I've got the honors, huh?
Darryl nods. Rod approaches his ball and gets into position. He doesn't think about angles, or wind, or anything at all. He couldn't think if he tried. His mind is clear. Not empty, but clear. He's so awake. Like he was just born. And maybe he was, or the opposite. He swings the club.